We are live, baby. We are live. Live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck, live in the wreck. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex Raw Tech is in the building. Coming at you guys with another one. Special shout out to my channel members and my supporters. Appreciate you guys. Oh shit. Yo, you're funny, OG Tech, man. You're off the hook, bro. But what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It is hot as ever out here in New Jersey. I don't know, Lashir over there in Texas or John in California. I forgot where you're at, OG Tech. I forgot if you're in the East Coast or in the West Coast, but it has been hot out here. And I mean really hot out here. AT&T, what you said? But yeah, I'm porting back to T-Mobile Business. Okay, John, you're going back to T-Mobile Business. I mean, I love T-Mobile Business, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, John. I had it for years now. I had T-Mobile Business since 2021, so I've been 5 years. It's about to be six. It's about to be six in 2027, of course. But I actually started my T-Mobile account in 2028. I mean 2018. So I don't know why when I switched over from postpaid to business in 2021, why it took that 3 years away. Because technically, I've been with T-Mobile for 8 years now. About to be nine. Not actually about to be six, but whatever. I already told T-Mobile about it, but they can't do nothing about it. So I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. It is what it is. AT&T 5G Plus port is going to be T-Mobile 6G. Yeah. So you're talking about C-band? T-Mobile's gonna aggregate C-band into 6G. I expect this 6G to come out, to be completely honest with you guys, in 2030. That's when I expect this 6G to come out, in 2030. But if the companies want to launch it sooner, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. 2032. Gotcha. So a couple of years from now. I mean, let's take a quick look at T-Mobile Business real fast. Switch to T-Mobile in 15 minutes. Continue from AT&T. Check your bill. Oh shit. So let's check out T-Mobile Business. Let me do the screen share. How's your T-Mobile polling? What you mean, broski? Oh, thank you, bro. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. It helps out too. My T-Mobile's working good, man. I can't complain. T-Mobile's working good. It is working good. So it's better over here, is what it says. Oh God, I had to see, because I knew they did new stuff. So let's just look at this. It says it's better over here. Experience it all on the best network, best mobile network according to Ookla. speed test. Full terms. Nobody wants to see that shit. Well, I guess some people want to read all that, not me. It says a new caring of business internet. Nationwide 5G internet with Starlink. So T-Mobile Business now is using Starlink? What? What? So you already know that the MVNO that I've been talking about with Starlink, they're going to use the T-Mobile network. This proves it. Elon Musk got Boost selling Starlink. It got US Mobile selling Starlink, and now T-Mobile selling Starlink. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know, T-Mobile Europe loves, Dutch Comp loves Elon. That's crazy. Super broadband and what is this? And I can't even read that. You guys know I'm dyslexic. I just know it says super. Oh, introducing super broadband. T-Mobile for Business Starlink. A new something of business internet. A new era. Yeah, that's what it says. A new era of business internet, nationwide 5G included with Starlink. This is crazy. This is crazy. Did you do a street test? What you mean, a speed test? Did you hear about T-Mobile Super Broadband? That's what I'm looking at right now. Because John said he's going to move back to T-Mobile Business. But this is crazy, guys. I was not aware of this. What's up? What's up, TJ? I was definitely not aware of this, bro. I Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, John. I sat for the time. I don't remember what I did the day before, so I'm definitely not gonna remember. No, no. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, you did. You did say that T-Mobile was gonna do business with Starlink, and I remember I asked you. I was like, "But what are you talking about? Home internet, or are you talking about cell phone?" Yeah, I remember that. You're right, John. Yeah, you did. You did tell me this in April. You're right. You're right. It's just using Starlink as a backup. Gotcha. Gotcha. But that's what's up. Cause now they could take T-Mobile 5G home internet into rural areas. Wow. This is great though. I ain't gonna lie. It is great. It is great though. So this leads me to believe, guys, that Starlink Mobile is gonna be backed by T-Mobile when it comes out. Yep. That's you know, that's what that leads me to believe. It says America's best network. T-Mobile has the best network in the U.S. according to Ookla Speed Test. Check your coverage. 98% of Americans covered by our 5G. T-Mobile has the largest 5G network. Learn more about why when compared close switch whatever. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's look at the business plans. Experience our business performance phone plans, including new super mobile call phone plan. Mm, 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 mm. Look, I'm gonna be upfront with you guys. If my T-Mobile insider 20% discount worked on the super mobile plan, I would get the super mobile plan, even if I had to pay taxes. But since the insider discount is not able to be transferred to the super mobile or pro mobile plans, I'm not gonna do it. And I wouldn't get this one anyway because I don't like this one. Pro mobile has 200 gigs of hotspot and then 200 gigs of premium data, and then you could be slowed down in times of congestion. In times of congestion. The only one that's really unlimited with no slowdown is the Super Mobile, which has 300 gigs of high speed hotspot and unlimited premium data, the best mobile network, and it has all these other bells and whistles. So I wouldn't downplay myself because the plan that I got is amazing. And why the hell is this shit in Spanish? Like when it popped up like that, that's crazy. If I liked your Starlink and T-Mobile, yeah, no, I wouldn't try. Me personally, I wouldn't try Starlink. One, because I don't really need it, and two, because I wouldn't know where the hell to put that shit at to get service. So I'm not gonna break my head trying to do something. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I just wouldn't do it. But is the Super Mobile faster than mine's? Yes, I will tell you that. I noticed that T-Mobile has given higher priority to the newer plans against the grandfathered plans, hoping that people are gonna switch. But I don't really care. And you guys are probably thinking, how do you know this, Alex? How do you know they're giving a higher priority to people on the super mobile plan versus your unlimited ultimate plan? Because I put it to the test. I put it to the test. To be completely honest, I put it to the test. Somebody that I know has a super mobile, um, has this plan, and I speed tested my business line versus his, and his was faster than mine's by 200 megs. So, you know, there's a 200 meg gap between this one and mine's, but I don't really care. It's like I told you guys, mine's has the taxes and fees included, and I'm trying to keep it. I have performance with T-Mobile indoors. I have problems with T-Mobile indoors. What's up, Carlton? I mean, yeah, it depends where you live at, bro, and what bands. Is there N41 where you live at? It all depends. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. I want to know this. I'm gonna ask Gemini because I always wanted to know this. I know the band is called. Oh, okay, you're talking to Juju. Hold on, guys. I want to know something. What's new? Oh, Gemini got an update. Oh shit, it looks cool. I like the new update with Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. What frequency mean is what I mean to say is N41.
N41 refers to the 2.5 gigahertz 5G band, which usually operates between 2496 and 2690 megahertz. This is a mid-band frequency, known for offering a really great balance between fast speeds and solid coverage. making it a key part of many carriers' 5G rollouts. Are you interested in how it compares to other bands, or perhaps which carriers use it in your area?
Mainly, I know T-Mobile uses it. I don't know about anybody else using that.
That's right. T-Mobile is the primary carrier using the N41 band, mostly because they acquired it through their merger with Sprint, which had built an extensive network on that frequency. Other major carriers like Verizon and AT&T take a different approach for their mid-band deployment. They typically rely on what's often called the C-band, which sits around 3.7 gigahertz.
Hmm. Hold on, guys. My girl's calling me. Hello? All right, man. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. Mhm. Está bien, mi hermano. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Yeah, of course. Couldn't stay with her here that long. Thank you. You look beautiful. Pues está bien, mi amor. All right. Love you too. Bye. But yeah, so okay, so C band is 3.7 gigahertz.
Yes, that's correct. The C-band typically starts around 3.7 gigahertz and goes up from there. This range gives carriers a significant boost in capacity and speed, which is why it's so valuable for handling lots of traffic in more populated areas, complementing the broader coverage you might get from lower frequencies.
So is C band as great as N41 is at penetrating buildings?
That's a great question about wave physics. Because N41 operates at a slightly lower frequency range than C-band, it generally has a small advantage when it comes to penetrating obstacles like building walls. However, both bands are considered mid-band frequencies, which means they both offer a decent balance of speed and coverage, especially compared to very high frequencies. Have you noticed a difference in your signal when you're inside certain types of buildings?
Yes, Gemini. I have noticed that basically N41 performs better. When I used to do security at a bar, I would get N41 inside the bar, but Verizon and AT&T would drop down to low band 5G. The C band, the 5G UW or 5G plus logo would go away, and the N41 5G UC logo would stay.
That really confirms what we've been discussing, as that lower frequency of N41 allows the signal to travel more effectively through those thicker building materials. It's fascinating to see that real world difference when you were working inside the bar.
Yeah, and even at the club, Gemini, it penetrated the concrete walls at the club where I used to work at better. So it's crazy. That's why I always wanted to know because I know, for files, my 2.4, I mean, sorry, 2.5 frequency has better penetration in my house than the 5 gigahertz band.
That's absolutely a parallel to how Wi Fi operates. Lower frequencies, like the 2.4 gigahertz band in your house or the N41 band on the cellular network, have longer wavelengths that are able to wrap around or pass through obstacles with less energy loss compared to higher frequencies. It's the exact same underlying principle.
That's what I figured when you said it was 2.5. Wow.
It really highlights how the same fundamental rules of physics apply across both Wi Fi and cellular technologies, giving you that consistent experience with better signal penetration on those lower frequency bands.
And then I'm getting over a gig on N41 on 2.5. So it's crazy to see 2.5 get the same speeds I would get on fiber on 5 gigahertz.
It's pretty amazing how far wireless technology has come, where you can get gigabit speeds over the air, rivaling what used to be possible only through wired connections. Advances like carrier aggregation and massive MIMO really make those high throughputs possible on mid band frequencies. Are you finding that those speeds are consistent throughout different parts of your day?
Yes, because the tower's only like 1,000 feet away from my house.
That proximity makes a huge difference. Being that close to a tower with line of sight can definitely maximize your signal strength and overall performance. It sounds like you have an ideal setup for making the most of that 5G network. Do you ever notice a difference in performance during major public events or times when the network is likely to be very busy?
Yeah, especially now because there was N41 on top of the hospital, and now that the hospital's being demolished, T-Mobile took their N41 off of there, so I'm seeing slower speeds. But last year, when the hospital was not being demolished, it was up and running. I would get like 2,000 down and like 200 and something up, 220, 225 up.
Oh, wow, that's a significant change. It's really impressive to hear about those former speeds of around 2 gigabits down, but it's unfortunate that the demolition of the hospital has impacted your connection. Are you noticing a substantial difference in your day to day experience with the current setup?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't compare getting a gig down, 900 down to 3 to 500 down, but it's still great speeds. It's not tanking. It's not like I'm getting 0 0. That would be worse.
That's still a very solid connection, especially for everyday activities and streaming. It sounds like even without that particular site on the hospital, the other nearby towers are still providing more than enough bandwidth to keep things running smoothly for you.
Yes, they are, Gemini. Yes, they are.
It sounds like you've got a really great handle on how your 5G connection is performing and why it behaves the way it does. Is there anything else about mobile networks or wireless bands you'd like to explore?
Well, everybody's taking a hit. AT&T used to give me 600 down. Verizon on visible on a good day, you know what I'm saying, when everybody's sleeping, it'll give me like 800 down. So it all depends on the time of the day, you know what I'm saying? And how far the tower is, of course, to my house. T-Mobile has an advantage because the tower is right down the street.
You're spot on. That distance to the tower really is a huge factor, which is why T-Mobile's proximity gives them such a strong advantage in your case. It demonstrates how much network architecture and physical placement influence those real-time speeds and capacity. Have you noticed any particular times of day when the network congestion affects your speeds the most? Or do certain physical barriers seem to play a larger role?
No, I would say it's just, I would say during the afternoon, but it doesn't make a difference. I'm still getting like 3 to 400 down. You know what I'm saying? Then around 10 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock a.m., that's when my speeds get over a gig.
That makes perfect sense. Those patterns align exactly with typical network usage, where the highest volume of people are active during the day, and then things quiet down late at night, freeing up that bandwidth. It's great that even during the busiest times, you're still enjoying such strong performance.
Yes, and I'm happy with that. So that's why I stay with T-Mobile Business because I actually have T-Mobile Business, so it's on a higher priority QCI level, and I love it.
That makes perfect sense. Choosing a business plan can often be a great way to ensure you're getting that higher priority on the network, especially when things are busy. It sounds like you found the perfect combination of proximity, frequency, and plan to get the performance you need.
Yes, I did, Gemini, and I got a grandfathered plan, the unlimited ultimate for business with taxes and fees included, which I'm never getting rid of.
That sounds like a fantastic plan to hold on to. Having a grandfathered business plan with all those features and inclusive pricing is definitely something worth keeping, especially given how network offerings can change over time.
Correct. Especially now that, they're only doing 5-year price lock guarantees. Yeah, I'm keeping my grandfathered plan. That way, I don't have to worry about no guaranteed because my plan is guaranteed to never change because I'm grandfathered into it. And I got the 20% insider discount.
That combination of a grandfathered plan, tax inclusive pricing, and an insider discount truly provides incredible value. You've managed to secure a premium setup that gives you both top tier speed and exceptional long term peace of mind.
Yes, I did, Gemini. Most definitely.
It sounds like you've really optimized everything to your advantage, ensuring you have a truly superior mobile experience, both now and for the future. Enjoy all those benefits.
Thank you, Gemini. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was basically what I wanted to know. I forgot that, that N41 is 2.5, and that's why it penetrates better is better at penetrating walls than C-band than 3.7.
You're very welcome. I'm glad we could clarify that for you. And it's great to see how those technical details match up so perfectly with your real world experiences. Feel free to reach out whenever you have more questions.
No problem, Gemini.
Have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to our next chat.
Oh shoot. Easy to understand.
I'm glad that made sense. It really is interesting.
I love Gemini. I love Gemini. Now now Google wants feedback from people that use Gemini. That's what's up though. I would tell you, I know, Alex, I love being on my business plan. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, with a business account, you're in a higher advantage. Like when a problem proceeds, they don't, they don't drag on to give you a credit. They actually give you the credit. You know what I'm saying? They don't try to like drag on like with regular postpaid. Oh well, we'll offer you like $5. Nope. When it comes to business, their lowest that they'll give you is like $10 to $15, not five. And they'll ask you if you're satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? T-Mobile postpaid doesn't ask you. But that's how it is with all business accounts, guys. You got to remember, all postpaid is the same. Now, when you have a business account, because I can't, when I had AT&T business, it was the same way. Whenever I needed a credit, they applied it right away. They didn't BS. That's only with like postpaid, the BS, where they want to prolong the situation. Yeah, guys. Total Wireless sucks ass. Oh shit. Well, I'm sorry you're having such a horrible experience, John. Seriously. I feel for you. To be completely honest, I feel for you. It sucks that you're having such a bad experience with them. And I got a haircut for nothing because Thursday's gonna get cold. It's gonna be 56 degrees out here in Jersey, so I cut my hair for nothing. But hey, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I really hate the fact that you feel, that it feels that way. I mean, YouTube hid your comment, but this is what he wrote, what John wrote. Yeah, because I see your comment is hidden. I see everybody else's comment. Like it depends what you say. It could trigger the algorithm, John. Even if you are one of my moderators, it'll still like trigger it. But yeah, guys, it is what it is. I mean, we can't do nothing. hmm Let's see what kind of speeds I get right now on T-Mobile Business. T-Mobile Business. Oh, I got a 19 ping. Wow, I got a super low ping. 19 and 2 jitter. Wow. That ping is awesome. Wowzers. That ping is amazing, guys. I got a 19 ping and 5 jitter. 445 over 87.8. That's what I was telling Gemini that I get great speeds regardless. Look at that 19 ping again. And now I got faster speeds. Okay. So we got 515 over 95, 94, 94, 95, 94, 93, 93.7. So 515 over 93.7. We got a 19 ping and 6 jitter. So we get an amazing speed. So regardless, these speeds are great, guys. Regardless. Now let's do a fast.com. It's not just fast, it's fast.com. 680 down. Yeah. And John, for real, I'm sincerely sorry that it's not working out like you wanted it to work out with you know, with what's it called, man? With Total Wireless. Seriously. It sucks that you don't have to, you don't get what you want. Now, this is Cricket's $25 plan. So we got 44.5 over. So I'm definitely keeping this plan, guys. I let the other line get disconnected. I didn't really care for it, to be completely honest. 44.5 over 31.1. Okay. There you go. 44.5 with 13.1. We have a 76 ping and a 90 jitter. Oh my God, that's ugly. 76 ping and 9 jitter. Okay. Now we're going to do visible. Visible by Verizon. Visible. Okay. I speed tested visible at McDonald's earlier. It was getting great speeds. But you already know the millimeter waves right outside. This is what I was getting at McDonald's. So now let's see what I get at my house. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, way better speeds than Cricket. Way, yeah, yeah. Visible just left Cricket high and dry. Even the uploads are slightly better. And the pings, we got a 38 ping and 8 jitter. So 287 over 15.3. Okay. And then we're going to do Metro by Team Mobile. It's Metro or nothing. Okay. So we're going to do Metro right now. Where is speed test right here? We have a 21 ping on Metro and a 6 jitter. Okay, so not bad. Visible is faster on the download than Metro, but Metro's not too far behind. Metro's getting better uploads than Visible. we got 217 with a 21 ping and 6 jitter over 21.6. So the uploads are better on Metro. And you guys got to remember, I used over 100 and something gigs with Metro. Let me show you guys real quick. Let me log into my Metro account. My Metro. Where the hell's it at? Where the hell's my Metro at? There we go. I'm logging into it right now, guys. Okay, let's go here. I gotta pay my Metro bill tomorrow. So I have used 140 gigs. Something the connection cannot be. Oh, shut up. Your mom cannot be connected. How about that one? So let me show you guys. 140.73 gigs used on Metro. See? 140.73 gigs used. And my bill for the home internet plus my phone, my Metro line is $70 a month. $70 a month. And right now we are live streaming on Metro by T-Mobile home internet. And if you guys want to see a speed test, we could do this. Speed test. Speed test. I'm gonna screen share with you guys real quick. Let's see. I don't even care what the camera makes me look like no more. Seriously, I don't care. I mean, I hate the fact that it makes me look older, but it is what it is. The way I see myself on this live stream is not the same way as I see it on YouTube, which is crazy. 157.30 over 35.36. So we are getting good speeds on Metro by T-Mobile home internet. We have a 37 ping, 157. Get out of here, bro. Over 31.2. So that's why the live stream is not having no type of issues. Okay. And now we're going to do a fast.com speed test because Metro by T-Mobile home internet does bring HD streaming for free. Of course, home internet brings, of course, it's going to let you do, freaking all. So let's look at this together. There you go. And this is the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. 180 megs down. What can I watch with 180 megs down? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. So I want to show you guys the difference because you guys think that I be joking and why I be complaining about the camera. Okay. So you see I'm about to pull up my phone, right? Watch this. I'm gonna take a picture of myself right now. Okay. And I'm gonna show it to you guys. Look at how I look on my end when I'm live streaming with you guys. Okay. And now let me show you what I look like on YouTube on your end, which makes no damn sense whatsoever. But like I said, I'm not gonna stress myself over it. I'm really not gonna stress myself over it. Okay. Why do I always go into my account? What is wrong with me, yo? I always click on the wrong thing. Like I get mad at myself. I'm being a dodo bird right now. Definitely being a dodo. Good thing it doesn't show that. Like channels, dummy. Channel. Here we go. And look at how blurry I really look over here. How you guys are seeing me. Well, I'm not really seeing a difference today. Oh, it's because of the lighting. That's what I was telling Gemini. It's because of the lighting. Let me see. I'm gonna take my hat off to see how I look. Let me see. I'm looking at myself on the other end, guys. Oh, yep. It's the lighting. See, I look young like I'm supposed to look. Yeah, see, it's when I have bad lighting, I look old as crap. So you guys are seeing me how I really look. That's why I told you when I take these. That's why I don't use this damn. Yo, I wanted to talk about that on the live stream, right? I was talking to Gemini. We had a whole full blown conversation, right? Remember back in like 2022 when people were complaining about the Samsung cameras and the iPhone cameras supposedly giving us features and making us look different than we really look in person. Well, guess what? Now they overexpose, and now the cameras make you look older than what you really are. So if you don't have great lighting, you look horrible. So that's why to match what I really look like, I got to use filters from Snapchat, and I'm not the only one that's doing it. Like it's crazy. Look at how I look with you guys, right? And watch me take a selfie on my iPhone 14 Pro. It could even be on my iPhone 15 Pro, and watch the difference. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let it focus. Let me bring down the brightness on the phone so the camera on here can focus better. You see? I look older. It's crazy. It's crazy. It makes me look hurt. Like what the hell's going on? So when people were complaining, like I said back in 2022, saying, "Oh, the overexposure, they're using filters," and now people literally got to use filters to look how they really look in person. So Apple, Samsung, stop the shit because mainly the people that were complaining don't even own iPhones. So why the hell would you care what somebody else has to say? And then the people that were complaining don't even own Samsungs. The people that were complaining own cheap phones. And you're complaining about a phone that you probably can't even afford. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just pissed about it. Because now I got to use filters on freaking Snapchat so you guys can see me on here when I'm recording videos for you guys and showing a selfie so you guys can see me how I fucking really look. Because if not, they'd be like, damn, Alex looks like he's 50 or 60 years old. I'm serious. Like that shit makes me look old as hell. And I'm so pissed about it because everybody wants to bitch and complain. Oh, the overexposure on the Samsung. When you don't even own a Sam S series. You own the A series. You feel me? Why are you talking about shit that you don't have? That's what pisses me off when it comes to technology. When people that can't afford nothing, a person that has a freaking still has an iPhone SE, and you're talking shit about my 17 Pro. Stay in your lane. You don't own the 17 Pro. You don't have it because you probably can't afford it. So don't talk about shit you can't afford. You ruin the experience for people that waste their hard-earned money. I work every damn day. The only 2 days I get off is Fridays and Saturdays. For you guys to sit here and talk shit about a damn phone that now makes me look ugly as fuck. That shit really pisses me off. That shit really grind my gears. Me and Gemini were having a whole look. I'll have it Gemini explain it because you guys know that I can't explain things right. I hate being dyslexic. When I get mad and I get flustered, I start talking backwards. I can't even talk. I'll even stutter if I get mad enough. Trust me, I'll even stutter. Gemini, why is it that the iPhone camera doesn't take a picture of me the way I really look? It makes me look older than I really am.
That's a really common observation, and it comes down to a few things. Primarily, the wide angle lenses on phone cameras tend to slightly distort facial features when you're close up, often making the center of your face look slightly larger or different. Additionally, image processing software can sometimes over-sharpen details, making pores and fine lines more prominent than you see in a softer mirror reflection. Are you noticing this particularly with the front or the back camera?
Both cameras. And the only way I could feel like I'm looking at myself is when I take a picture on Snapchat, like everybody else is doing. Because this started after people started bitching about Samsung and Apple supposedly making people look younger than they was just because people were mad because they were actually old and they looked at old and they were hating on the people that are older and look younger.
That's a really interesting point and does highlight how social media apps often apply their own smoothing and processing effects that differ quite a bit from the default camera. It's true that manufacturers have changed their image processing over time to aim for more realism and sharpness, which sometimes results in highlighting details that can make people feel they look less flattering. Are you looking for ways to adjust the settings on your native camera to try and get a softer look?
No, Gemini, it's not making me look like I really look. You're not getting the point here. Is making me look like if I was 50 years old when I'm only 43. So that is a big difference when something is making you look older. It's like one of them old filters from Snapchat. That's what the fuck is doing, and it's pissing me off.
I completely understand your frustration with how the camera is misrepresenting your appearance. It's completely valid to feel upset when a photo adds years to your face. You are right that current image processing heavily sharpens details and adds contrast, which can deeply exaggerate skin texture and make wrinkles much more prominent than they actually are. Many people share this exact concern, noting that the processing creates a look that doesn't reflect the smooth reflection they see in the mirror.
Correct, but I don't have wrinkles. Thanks God, Gemini. So that's what I'm saying. Is adding stuff that I don't really have.
I completely understand, and that sounds genuinely frustrating when the camera artificially adds texture or lines that aren't there. This comes down to the heavy post processing that Apple uses, which is designed to maximize sharpness and detail, but can end up exaggerating subtle skin features and shadows to the point that it alters your appearance. Some people find some relief by adjusting settings in the camera or photo apps, but it's completely understandable why this result is so upsetting.
Correct, but there's nothing to adjust because the HDR overexposure cannot be adjusted, Gemini. So that is a big issue. So that's why plenty of people turn to Snapchat because right now I'm doing a live stream and people see me how I really look. And then when I take a picture with my iPhone, I look old as hell.
You've hit on a really frustrating limitation with the built in cameras and the lack of control over post processing, like the unadjustable HDR. It's completely understandable why so many people turn to apps like Snapchat. Flattering look.
So there you go. That's why. So ever since everybody started bitching back in 2021, Apple and freaking it was Apple and Samsung started making their cameras like overexposed. So instead of, it went from making you look young to now making you look old as hell or not taking the right picture. You got to remember a camera can never be as sharp as your eye vision. You know what I'm saying? So people will see me in person and be like, yo, you do not look like that picture your girl posted on Facebook. You looked at old as hell, Alex. What the fuck? Right now, you look like you're 28. In that picture, you look like you're 52. And I'm like, bro, that's why I fucking hate it, bro. And he was like, what the fuck? What phone was that? I was like, my 17 Pro. I'm like, Apple did all this shit. Remember when everybody was complaining and saying, oh, Samsung and Apple are using trickery and making people look younger than they really are? No, bitch, I really do like I look like I'm 28 in person. Okay? I do not look like I'm fucking 50. And I sure as hell don't look my age. And that's a no motherfucking fact. Okay? So of course it's gonna piss me off if I own 5 iPhones that cost more than a fucking $1,000 and each one makes me look like I'm fucking 50 and above. Because this is not a little bit of money, okay? $1,575, 1 terabyte. $1,575, 1 terabyte, 17 Pro. 1,250, 256. 1,250, 256, 15 Pro. 1,375, 512, 16 Pro. There you go. All freaking five iPhones. Oh, oh shit. Oh shit. Boost Mobile, of course. T-Mobile Business. Cricket $525 plan. Metro and Visible. So all my phones are active. None of them are disconnected. Yeah, bro, I hate that shit, man. So Apple fixed the shit. Samsung fixed the shit. Because I don't give a shit about people that don't own the phone and want to say over contrast, over this, over that. No, fix the shit. On this iOS 27, put the damn camera how it looked back in 2022. Fix the shit. I can care less about anybody else. Okay? Because everybody that was bitching on YouTube and talking all this shit, they don't own fucking five iPhones. They don't have no fucking iPhone, no pros to be talking shit. You worry about YouTubers like myself that could have bought a car with the amount that I spent on all five of these iPhones and this Apple Watch Ultra and my AirPods that are upstairs. So you guys need to stop worrying about people that don't invest money into these phones talking shit about the phones. You worry about people that do own the phones talking bad about them, not people that don't even own one Pro. And I'm not taking shots at nobody. I'm just being serious. If you don't own a Pro, don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. I don't own the Ultra. So you don't hear me talking shit about the Ultra. I said I actually like the Ultra. You feel me? The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is a great phone. I got to see it. I got to play with it. I got to take pictures. But it was the same thing. I would take a picture and then I would show it to my friend. Damn, bitch, that shit made you look old. Let me take a picture. Oh, fuck, bitch, you did the same thing to me. And my boy owns the phone. He was like, see, bro, this is why you do Snapchat, bro. You see, this shit is making us look old as hell. So we have an issue. Samsung and Apple, don't worry about people that have your A series phones and your SE phones. Worry about the people that own the more expensive phones, okay? People that own the iPhone 17, the 18, the 16. They don't even got to be a pro. I'm just saying from the mid to the high end. Stop worrying about people that don't even own these phones. Because everybody that I've seen talking shit on YouTube, in the comment section, what phone you got? Oh, I got the SE. Oh, I got the iPhone XR. What? And you think you got the right to talk shit to Apple to fix something that's not broken? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I know how some sensitive people are, but I don't give a fuck right now. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you that was talking shit to Apple, you did not pay for none of my fucking phones. You're not paying for none of my motherfucking bills. You're not helping me buy any of these motherfucking phones for you to be talking shit. So stay in your fucking lane. Do me that fucking favor. Because if I can't afford something, I'm not going to talk shit about it. Okay? That's like me talking shit about a fucking Lamborghini. Oh, fuck Lambos. They're overrated. Who gives a shit about a Lambo? That's hating. That's called hate. You're just mad because you can't afford it. That's the same thing you guys did with the fucking iPhones and the S series, the iPhones and the S series fucking no. Matter of fact, it was every iPhone because they were saying all the iPhones from the SE and higher, from the iPhone freaking I think it was like 6. No, every iPhone from every iPhone had overexposure and it was faking people's image and making people look younger than they really were. No, the fuck it wasn't. No, the hell it wasn't. Over here with your cheap ass phone and shit, talking shit about a 1,000 or 800 or $600 phone. Be quiet. Don't talk shit about something you don't own. I don't talk shit about shit that I don't own. Okay? The only time I said something about Samsung was like, I don't like the fact that they didn't put millimeter wave on the Samsung Galaxy S26, the regular one. That's not talking shit about the phone. That's talking about the bands. I said there's no millimeter wave. I didn't say, oh, the camera and this and this and that. And I could afford it if I wanted. I could go to the fucking Apple store. I mean, the T-Mobile store right now. They don't close till 9 o'clock and go get it. But I don't want it. So people, please stop, man. Seriously, stop. If you don't own something, shh, stay in your lane. Okay? Just be quiet. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And I can tell you to stay in your lane. Because like I said, I own 5 iPhones that cost more than your used car altogether with my Apple Watch and my AirPods. So you guys just need to stay in your lane and stop talking shit. If you don't own an iPhone, shh. If you don't own a Samsung Galaxy S series, shh. Stay in your lane. You get whatever you could afford, and that's it. And be quiet. Just be quiet. There was this dude that used to come to McDonald's all the time, talk shit about my iPhone. Ah, iPhones are overrated. Da 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 da. And he could afford it. He has a great job. He's just a genuine hater. So we would always argue, but not to the point where we were gonna fight. But we would argue. He would come to work just to mess with me. Oh, Alex, you're a piece of crap phone. Da 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 da. I went outside and took a picture of the moon. That's here. It's on my community tab. Look it up. Look at my community tab. I took a picture of the moon while it was daytime that the moon was showing. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go outside with you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wow. And I'm like, bro, what phone you got? Oh, I got the Samsung Galaxy A56. I'm sorry, A54 is what he had, the same one I had. And I'm like, bro, you're talking shit to me, which that's a good mid ranger, but you don't even have an S class. Oh, it's because I don't feel like, bro, you work hard like I do. So why you being so cheap? You only live once. Oh yeah, you're right. I got a lot of money saved in the bank. You're right. Da 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 da. But I don't want no piece of shit iPhone. Guess what? Last week he came through the job to mess with me. Right? Oh, Alex, I see it clipped on his belt. The 17 Pro Max right here, clipped. I don't like those clips. So a lot of people. He actually said he's a construction worker, so he has that heavy duty. What is outer box case that covers like the whole phone and shit, and it's clamped with the rubber and the plastic in the middle and the glass over the glass and all that shit. So I'm like, no, you didn't, Negro. He was like, what? I was like, no, you didn't, Negro. He said, what? You have an iPhone 17 Pro. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was hating, bro. You right. I've been arguing with you since last year. I was hating. I admit it, bro. When you showed me that picture of the moon, I was sold on the iPhone 17 Pro, bro. You right. I was hating, bro. I was hating. I know you're gonna get the 18 Pro. That's why you didn't get that iPhone 17 to put it on Metro. I'm like, yeah, because I don't my business bill is already like $200 and something dollars. I don't want it at $400 a month like I had it a long time ago when I was paying for the 15 Pro, paying for the iPhone 14 Pro and the 13 Pro. My bill was like 400 a month because I was paying for all them phones on the same bill. So he was laughing. He was like, yeah, I had to get it, man. I had to get it. So now if he wants to say something negative, if he says, I don't like this shit, I'm not gonna get mad at him because now he owns it. So he could criticize something he spent his hard earned money. And I'm like, bro, tell me you bought it on lock. He was like, yeah, I went to the Apple store, bro. And I copied off of you. I got the 1 terabyte. So I ended up paying almost like 1650 for it. It was something crazy with the taxes. I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro. I love this phone though. I ain't gonna lie. The battery life is amazing. Is way This phone shits all over my A54. And I was gonna get the Ultra, but since I always talk shit about your iPhone 17 Pro, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try 17 Pro. And he loves it, guys. He loves it. He was like, I looked into it. It has the cooling system. It has this. It has that. And you're right. People like me should have never been talking about the cameras on the iPhones being over exaggerated. Because now when I take pictures with it, you're right. It makes me look older than I am, bro. And I'm younger than you. I'm 38 and you're 43. You're about to be 44. And watch this. He takes a picture and makes him look like he's 55. And he's 38. He looks young. He looks young. He looks like he's fucking 25. And he takes a picture with the iPhone and even the Ultra because he actually got both of them because he has Verizon Business and now he got T-Mobile Business. And he was like, "Oh, I got something in the car. I got something in the car, Alex." I'm like, "What you got, man?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it." The same thing in a heavy duty case, the Ultra, the S26 Ultra. I was like, "Take a picture with them." What's up, Walter? I was like, "Take a picture with them, and you're gonna see them shit's gonna make you look ugly as fuck." Yeah, right. He takes a picture of both. Oh shit! Oh hell no, bro! What the hell? I'm like, see, that was because of people like you fucking complaining, bro. Saying, "Oh, the pictures are oversaturated and all this shit." Oh man, now I'm gonna have to use Snapchat like you do, bro. That's right, bitch. You're gonna have to use Snapchat. And that's true, guys. The pictures make you look, a camera can't do the same thing your eyes can do. So you could say Samsung with the S series and Apple on the iPhones was trying to do it in a way where it was like done with software. And you guys just ruined that experience. So is that gonna stop me from buying iPhones? No. I'm still gonna stay with an iPhone. Okay? I'm still going to stay with an iPhone. And especially now that I got my haircut, I look even younger. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm glad now with the lighting here in the room, you guys can see what I really look like. And it's about to rain hard. It's thunderstorming. Yeah. I hate lightning. It scares the crap out of me. Basic cameras, high quality. Sucks with a filter. Without a filter. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can relate too. Um, Tim, I'm pretty sure when you take a picture with your S26, you're like, what the hell? This is not me. I'm only 27. What the hell makes me look like I'm 50, 52? It's crazy. And like I said, I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but I'm just being straight up with you guys, man. People need to stop complaining about phones they do not own. That's one thing that gets under my skin. Is somebody complaining about something they do not own. Serious. I'm being dead serious. That's like somebody complaining about this chain. This is a 10 millimeter, 14 karat gold Miami Cuban. This is not a flat link Cuban. This is a big Cuban. And I got the flat one upstairs. It's like really flat. And it's a Cuban link. And look, the bracelet to match is a 10 millimeter. You see? And that's like somebody complaining about this chain when they don't own it. Oh, that chain's ugly. Who cares? Blah blah blah. I don't care how much it costs. Da 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 da. Who cares? And all that BS. That's called hate. When you're not a hater. You're a congratulator. Like I always told my friends that had these big chains before. Yo, God bless you. I'm glad you could afford that. One day I'll have something like that. One day. One day. And this is the day. The only difference is that his is 14 karat solid gold. This is 14 karat over stainless steel. That's the biggest difference. 14 karat filled over stainless steel. And this is 14 karat um over stainless steel too, the cross. And the cross shines like crazy. It has BB what is called? BB quality CC diamonds. So they're the highest quality. But they're not real diamonds, they're lab diamonds. So that's the difference. They're a lot way cheaper. Way cheaper. This charm in solid gold, I mean, look at how big this cross is. It's like 4 inches. This thing is huge. This thing in solid 14 karat gold, this thing would be probably around six grand. This chain, what? We can ask Gemini. Let's ask Gemini. Gemini will tell you. Exactly. And this thing weighs 100 grams. No, this chain weighs 150 grams. For my bad, 150 grams. Gemini, how much is a 10 millimeter, 30-inch, 150-gram Miami Cuban? 14 karat gold. He's looking for it.
To determine the cost of a 10 millimeters, 30 inch, 150-gram Miami Cuban link chain in 14 karat gold, we have to look at both its intrinsic gold value and its retail market value. 1. The melt value. Raw gold worth. A 14K gold piece consists of 58.3% pure gold. Given the current market spot price of gold sitting at approximately $145.78 per gram, the calculation breaks down as follows. 14K gold price per gram, approximately $85. Melt value for 150 grams. 150 grams times 85.00 equals asterisk 12,750.00. This $12,750 represents the baseline value of the raw metal content itself, before accounting for manufacturing, labor, brand premiums, or retail markups. 2. Retail and custom market prices. Because a solid 10 millimeters Miami Cuban link chain requires extensive labor, high quality hand filing, and heavy custom locks, usually a sleek box lock with safety clasps, retail storefronts and jewelers charge significantly above the raw melt value. Depending on the manufacturer, retail premiums typically place a solid chain of this caliber anywhere from $15,000 to over $25,000. Below are high quality options on the market that align closely with these specific dimensions. The 10 millimeters Cuban link chain and 14.
So there you go. Anywhere from 15 to 25,000 for this chain in 14 karat gold. This is 14 karat. Is how you call that? I just said it. It's not gold plated, it's gold filled. So this is 14 karat gold filled over stainless steel. So this won't change. If I take really good care of it, this shit could last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Right with the charm and the bracelet. And it has that class lock too, as you guys can see, as the original 14 karat gold. And yes, this is man made. This is not machine made. Now I get this stuff dirt cheap because, like I said, this comes imported from what was it? South Korea, not North Korea, South Korea. This comes imported from South Korea. So this is South Korean 14 karat gold plated. And if it was 14 karat gold from South Korea, I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know if it would be a lot cheaper than the U.S. gold. I don't know how would it work. I haven't really looked into that. How did you end up with 214 points? Hold on. I love taking pictures on Snap. I do too, bro. I don't look my age. Yeah, you don't, Tim. What are you talking about, John? You said how did you end up with 214 points? Right? What did you write there? Hold on. PROS. No, you didn't write points, you wrote something else. I hate being dyslexic. It is what it is though. Google Translator. All right, let's see. Two. Oh, 14 pros. Gotcha. Pros. Yeah, I'm sorry. PROS pros. How did I end up with 214 pros? Because I got one for T-Mobile Business and the other one's from AT&T Business. So this one is AT&T Business 1 terabyte. This one is T-Mobile Business 1 terabyte. They're both unlocked. Both unlocked. Like I didn't owe AT&T anything. Like I told them that because they got hacked, um, I could legally sue them because my information ended up in a dark web. I got the notifications from Discover, and they chose to part ways. They was like, all right, well, we're gonna unlock your iPhone 14 Pro, and you could port your number out to Cricket. And that's what I did. I left T-Mobile business without owing them a cent, not even one dime, and I went over to Cricket. So if I wanted to have T-Mobile, I mean AT&T business again or AT&T postpaid, I can get it, but I'm just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm Gucci. See, I told you guys it started raining. That's crazy. It wasn't supposed to rain till tomorrow, and it started raining right now. And I was supposed to go to the store. Should have went to the store with my daughter before, but now it's raining. But yeah, John, that's how I ended up with 214 Pros. At one point, I had a lot of phones, a lot of phones, way more than I got right now. Way more. I spent enough money on Apple that I could have bought a brand new car with 0 miles, and I'm not joking. Being dead serious. How long? How long ago did you have T-Mobile business? I started with T-Mobile business in 2021. I became a T-Mobile customer way before that, in 2000. Well, before that, I had T-Mobile since OmniPoint, and that was back in 1996, 94, somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? 1994. And then, since my credit was bad back, well, I didn't have no credit. I can't say my credit was bad. I didn't have no credit. When I got my Bank of America credit card, secure credit card, and then they graduated me to an unsecured credit card, that's when my FICO score jumped. It went all the way to 750. Then it went to 795, and it stopped at 805. And then, of course, me, you know, getting COVID, not being able to pay these credit cards on time, boom, took hit after hit after hit. And I ended up screwing myself. So my FICO score dropped a lot. Did you no longer have team? Yeah, of course, bro. That's my main line. That's where my iPhone 17 Pro is, bro. Of course I got T-Mobile business. T-Mobile's my favorite company, like I told you guys, see? T-Mobile. I'm glad T-Mobile didn't put T-Mobile business across the signal bars. You know what would have been nice though to defer T-Mobile business from T-Mobile regular postpaid. They should have just did T business and people would have known. So instead of having mobile, it should have been T/business and then 5G UC. And that would have looked nice too. T/business. And that way, people would know you got a business account because it would display it right here on the logo. It would be T dash business. You know what I'm saying? So the only reason people know I got a business account is because I showed it all the time. And not only that, when I call customer care, it says, "Welcome to T-Mobile Business. How can I help you?" The machine should say it too. I don't know why it doesn't say it.
Welcome to T-Mobile. Are
See?
you calling about
Yes,
zero?
it should say T-Mobile
My
Business.
records show you may be calling about the status of a rebate. Is that the reason for your call today?
No, billing.
My mistake. Tell me, how can I help you today?
Billing.
For billing, are you calling about your balance, charges, due date, or something else?
That would be too long, bro. TM/business. That would be too long.
Let's try again. Would you like to hear your balance?
Representative.
I'll get you right over to someone who can help. Please enter or say your 6 to 15 digit. Okay, got it. Care about your experience. So we may record this call. Looks like there's a wait. Someone will assist you in about 15 minutes.
Or to keep your place in line and get a call back on this number, press 1. Otherwise, stay on the line, and someone from our care team, please hold on a while I process your request. All set. Make sure to keep your phone nearby. Someone will call you back in about 15 minutes.
It'll take less than that. It'll definitely take less than. So that's why it was getting me mad when M&T Bank were saying, "Oh, we can't verify that that's a business account. We can't send you a verification code to your T-Mobile line." I seriously just give up on M&T Bank, guys. I was happy with the new debit card, and it was an easy number that I could remember, and it has the Puerto Rican flag and all that. But I just can't deal with the bullshit that M&T Bank brings. To be completely honest with you guys, because they can't be any more dumb to say that I'm not who I say I am, and then them lying. Oh well, you were supposed to receive the DocuSign it, but you never sent me nothing. And of course, them other mother effers are gonna lie and say they sent it when they actually didn't send it. If I was really like, I really wanted them so bad, I would have made the complaint with the, what is it, Consumer Federal Bureau of Protection. That's basically the FCC for the banks. But since I don't really care about M&T Bank, it's whatever. Hopefully one day. Well, I think Wells Fargo will let me do it. Definitely Wells Fargo. I think I should be able to upload a picture of the Puerto Rican flag and put it on my card. Whenever I get tired of having Alex RAwTAlk on the Wells Fargo card, because that's true. I forgot I could design that myself on Wells Fargo. So yeah, because I shouldn't have to go all the way to no freaking Cherry Hill just to prove a point. Because they're just dodo birds. I mean dodo bird. Dodo bird, dodo bird. You guys see, because there you go. See, this is my real ID. It has my picture on there, and it has the little star. I can't show you guys all of it because it shows my license number. And then if somebody wants to do fraud on my account, they really could. I could give you the license number off my ID, because that's what basically the cell phone companies use to verify, you. T priority and T business. There you go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So, yep. See, T priority says it. Well, no, it doesn't say it. It says just T Mobile, but it should say it. It should say T priority for team, for first responders. It should say just like AT&T. I think it says FirstNet, right? Does it say FirstNet, or am I wrong? But it should say that. It should say T priority, and for T-Mobile business, it should say T business, and then have, of course, the 5G logos on it, and it would make it look so much better. And people will know the difference. Oh, how you got a business line? Boop. There you go. Oh yeah, yours is a business line. You know what I'm saying? Like all carriers should do that. V Verizon, A slash business. V slash business. And there you go. Shit. I got good thing I get paid tomorrow. Because I gotta pay my insurance for this phone. My Apple insurance. Look. It says T-Mobile experts.
T-Mobile here with your requested callback. If you're ready, press 1, and we'll get you right over to. Please wait while your call is transferred. We care about your experience, so we may record this call. Hi, good evening. This is CJ from T-Mobile for Business, your expert. How are you doing today?
All right, TJ, about yourself.
Okay, and yes, sir. How may I help you?
Okay, my question is, I had a question for you.
Okay.
Um, if you have a grandfather plan, right, that has the T-Mobile Insider discount, can that T-Mobile Insider discount be carried over to the what is it called? The oh my God, what is it called? The new plans you guys got? I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Beyond something. Hold on, let me look it up on the website because I'm lost. I'm seriously lost. Give me a second so I can explain it to you. Okay, I gotta go into T-Mobile Business. Let's go to plans. Business plans. Here we go. Okay, Super Mobile. That's what I meant to say. Super Mobile. So can the insider discount carry over to the Super Mobile? Is
Let me
my
go ahead
question.
and take a look. Yeah, can I have your first and last name?
Alexander Febres.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Insider discount.
Hmm. Can the insider discount follow and be,
Okay.
basically part of the Super Mobile plan?
Hmm. Gonna cancel the line. So the 20% for for new insider voice. Okay.
Hmm. Correct. I'm just wondering because I was told that it couldn't be added to the
Mm-hmm.
new plans. Like if you got the insider discount, it won't be honored to the new plans.
Okay. So let me go ahead and take a look. I already have here, and yeah, I'm gonna ask, okay, on our back office too. So can I put the call on hold, sir,
No
for a
problem.
minute or two?
Yeah, yeah. Check this
Thank
out.
you. Um,
And like I said, guys, I'm not gonna switch my plan to the Super Mobile plan because the Super Mobile plan does not have taxes and fees included, and my plan does. If T-Mobile would have been slicker, they would have done this. They would have been like, okay, to the people like myself that are on grandfathered plans, how about you guys that you have your taxes and fees included? How about if we give you the Super Mobile with taxes and fees included? You don't lose your taxes and fees included. Then the people would switch, and T-Mobile would still make that extra $10 because my plan is $85 and it's 80 with auto pay. Okay, and the Super Mobile plan is 95 and 90 with auto pay. So they would make that extra $10 off the person. But that's if T-Mobile wanted to be slick about it. But to actually not get your taxes and fee included, so you'll end up paying like a 14, $15 $16 difference depending on the taxes. And a lot of people are not too happy about that. You want me to ask Gemini what, broski? Because I was on the other line. I was on the other side.
for the
Yes.
insider discount, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, it's qualified, sir. And since one check here, yeah, it's qualified to get the insider discount. And however, sir, for the super mobile, okay,
Mm-hmm.
The Netflix first. We're gonna remove it because Supermobile don't have a Netflix.
Gotcha. So what does the Super Mobile bring?
So Supermobile, they only have a promo discount for internet, okay? Then unlimited as well. Call and text, data, and international, and T-Mobile in-flight connection.
Oh, so it doesn't have a streaming perk.
Yes, yes, sir, for the Netflix. So instead getting the Netflix discount, sir, you're gonna pay the $19.99 separate for this one.
Yeah, no, no. I'll stay with my plan. I need Netflix.
I understand, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah. So for this one, is there anything else?
No, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And yeah, thank you very much for contacting T-Mobile for Business. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, guys. So the Super Mobile does not include no streaming perk. So I don't know why T-Mobile did that. Now I'm like really dumbfounded because I seriously thought there was a perk on there, but there's no perk on there. So why would anybody in their logical mind want to pay? You heard how much he says I got to pay for Netflix? $19. When right now I'm only paying $10. So my bill would increase by $9 more because I would be paying $19 for Netflix on top of that plan. So the plan goes from being $95, 95 plus 19 is 114. And I would be getting, that's before taxes. I would be getting basically 20% off of that. So let's do some math. 0.20 times 114 equals $22.80. $22.80. So 114 minus 22.40. I'll be paying $91.60. That's way more than I'm paying right now on my actual bill. My actual bill is actually $67.50. So that this is 9160 minus 67.60. I'm saving $24 right now. So yeah, I'll stay where I'm at. I will definitely stay where I'm at. And this is what I love about the iPhone. It actually shows my plan on here. So I'm gonna show you guys. First, I'm gonna scribble scrabble my T-Mobile business number. I had this number for damn since 2018. I had this number. Good lord, it's been years. It's been years, guys. See right there, it says it. It says right there, carrier plan, business unlimited ultimate with 100 gigs of hotspot. You see, it says HS is hotspot, 100 gigs of hotspot, and I hardly ever use that 100 gigs of hotspot. So I heard T-Mobile provides faster business plans, business unlimited edge, and I got the Super Mobile. Also, Super Mobile is faster. I found, and it comes with free T satellite. Yeah, that's true. So I submitted Netflix. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm keeping my plan. And trust me, I already know your plan is fast. I mean, your speeds are faster than mine. So if I would have had my boys' business line right now, and I would have been speed testing it versus mine's, you know, it would definitely make a difference. If my bill wasn't gonna skyrocket, I would literally grab a plan. I would literally grab a plan. Seriously, I would get another line under the super mobile plan just to test it out. Just to do a versus. And but T-Mobile won't let me do that. I would have to create a whole nother business account separate from the one I got because all they're gonna want to do is add it to my family plan. They're not gonna let me have one line on Super Mobile and the other one on Unlimited Ultimate plan because that would be a great test to put on YouTube. But it's still not gonna make me switch. You know what I'm saying? It's still not gonna. I'm still not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm switching. No, I'm keeping my shit because I pay way less. $24 less is $24 less. Because if you add it up in 1 year, right? Right, my savings is $24. 24 times 12. That's $288 a year that I'm saving. That's a nice chunk of change. That's why I always tell you guys you gotta add shit up. It's gotta make sense for you to do something. Right now, for me, it's not making mathematical sense, guys. Like right now, by me keeping this $25 plan over that $55 plan, all right, because I had auto pay, so it's 55. 55 minus 25. Hold on. I put plus. 55 minus 25. I would say I'm saving $30 on my cricket bill. And if I didn't have auto pay and I was paying 60, then I would be saving 35. Okay, so 30 times 12, $360 a year. So of course I'm gonna keep this $25 plan. Do I care if it's bare bone? Yes. Do I care about HBO Max? No. Do I care about hotspot? No. Do I care about 150 gigs of cloud storage? No. It's bare bone. My Metro one is bare bone, and I had it for all these years. Okay, it's bare bone. So it's the same thing as this. So it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. I already got phone, plans that have all the bells and whistles visible right here. Unlimited premium data, unlimited hotspot at 15 megs per second. Matter of fact, let's do a hotspot speed test. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Let me turn on the hotspot on my visible line so we can see what kind of speeds we get. Let's turn on hotspot. There we go. And now I'm gonna pick it up with the iPhone 15 Pro. Here we go. There we go. You see, I connected my 15 Pro to the 14 Pro visible, and I'm gonna show you guys this is visible. Bring down the brightness even more. Look, visible. You see? Come on, bro. And it says visible 5G UW. You see? And you see the same logo. I'm gonna bring the brightness down on my Metro line. You see? So I'm connected to visible. So let's see what kind of speeds we get, and if we could see HD streaming, baby. So I'm gonna start the speed test here. And this is visible hotspot. Matter of fact, I need to make a video on hotspot for real. You guys like watching these videos. So I'm guaranteeing 15 megs on the Visible Plus plan. So you see, it tries to go faster, but it gets hemmed down. So there you go. I'm getting 16 megs down and 13 megs up. 15 megs up. Okay. There you go. I got 16 megs down over 15.5, right? No, 12.2. Sorry. 12.2. 37 ping, 6 jitter. So 16 megs down, and we got a 37 ping, and what is that? An 8 jitter, sorry. So we're getting pretty good speeds on hotspot from visible. This is usable speed, okay? From visible. You guys see it's green. When your thing is green, that means your hotspot is turned on and you see it's visible 5G UW. Here you go. So I'm not lying. This is what visible says you can get, and you're getting it, and you're getting it unlimitedly for $40 a month. I paid 35. So why would I need, you know, straight talk? I'm sorry, total. Or what would I need Verizon postpaid for? You know, I'm getting postpaid service on prepaid. for $35 a month. You can't beat that. We'll do another one. It'll try to go faster. You guys are gonna see it's gonna try to go faster. 36 ping. Look at that. But then it gets slowed down. Hold on, buddy. You're going too fast there, buddy. See, it slows it down. So basically, this hotspot is network sliced. Look at the upload. It tries to go faster as well. You see? So it's network sliced. This is what network slicing is. It's basically you're paying for a certain speed. So this time we got 16 over 18.2. Okay, on hotspot with visible. And we got a 36 ping and 5 jitter. So now I want to do a fast.com speed test to see what kind of speeds we get. Oh, we're getting HD streaming out of 16 megs on hotspot with visible. Oh, wow. 270, 260, 240. Wow, 240 down on fast.com. What can't you watch with 240? This is why people was trying to use. Oh, let me take my gun out because it's really bothering my head. Put that shit right there. That shit's heavy. Really bothering my head. I had to take that shit off. Okay, so 240 megs down. Okay, 240 megs down on visible hotspot. Okay, visible. This is visible. You see, right there it says visible, and my hotspot is turned on. So 240 down on fast.com for 45 bucks a month, and 40 now if you sign up for a whole year. For a whole year, you get $5 off. So $40. You can't beat that, guys. And look, we're gonna do a video test. I'm gonna look up one of my videos because I know you guys want to see. Oh man, Alex, you gotta try that to see if that's true or is it false. So we're gonna pull up my video that I did earlier at McDonald's at 4K at 30 frames per second. Okay. Right now it's picking up 720p. Okay. So I'm gonna go to highest quality to see what it picks up. 1440p. So it's giving me basically 2K. Quality 1440p. So it's giving me 2K. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna force it on 4K. So we're gonna go down here. 2160. I just forced it on 2160. There we go. 2160. Video quality. Getting 641 with 2160. So we're watching 4K on visible hotspot, as you guys can see. My phone says visible right there, hotspot, and the hotspot is connected to the 15 Pro. And no stutter or nothing. No stutter or nothing. And look, it's loading real fast. Look at the gray line. Look at the gray line right there, loading real fast. No lag whatsoever. And this is a 9-minute video that I made for you guys today in 4K at 30 frames per second. And it's loading with no issues. No lag. So it's kind of not fair. But I know you guys like watching this. So there you go. Do I need to say more? No. Do I need total? No. Can total give you 15 megs per second? No. It only guarantees 10. And at 1080p. This goes all the way up to 4K. So that's why people were using their visible line as a replacement for home internet, because you get that unlimited. You see? And yes, I'm gonna make a video, guys. My back is hurt. I need to stop wearing that gun. Whew, for real. My back is hurting right now. Boost Mobile sucks. Yes, it does. They not unlocking shit. Yeah. Yeah, nah. Boost Mobile is not budging, guys. You guys are right about that. And I'm not gonna keep calling them. Let's do it. Matter of fact, let's do a boost test. Let's see if I get shitty speeds or not. Let's see. Let me drop this shit down. Turn off Wi-Fi. Let's see. But don't get it twisted. Boost Mobile still watching my live streams. Trust me. Look at that. It crashed. Boost Mobile just crashed. Shit. Boost Mobile just crashed, guys. And it's on the T-Mobile network. Look. Boost Mobile just crashed. Look at that. Cannot, hold on, what it says? Cannot reach speed test. Check your internet connection and try again. There you go. Boost is crashing, guys. Let's do it. Let's try to do another speed test. Oh, now. Boost is watching right now, guys. Because usually it'll keep crashing. And right now they're like, hold on. Yo. Reset his line. Reset his line. He's on a live stream. He's talking about us. Reset his line. And this is Boost right now. This is Boost right now. You guys seen it crash. Okay. So I know Boost, Mr. Scott These Nuts is watching right now. So he's like, reset his line, hurry up. He's making us look bad on YouTube. And I don't understand why my stomach hurts. It's crazy. Like I ate. I ate today. Yeah. And I am hot, guys. I am really hot. Really, really hot. But yeah, Boost sucks, man. I'm gonna wait to see. You know, when my phone starts crashing all the time, that's when Boost Mobile is gonna unlock my phone. We took enough torture from this guy just to unlock the damn phone. They're gonna be like, Scott these nuts. Hurry up and unlock his phone, Scott these nuts. But sir, that means Alex Mr. Febres won. I don't give a shit. You wanna get fired? No, sir. Okay, then unlock his phone. I can give a shit. I'm calling you these nuts now. The bad publicity we're getting on YouTube is not worth the damn $577, and I owe less than that. I owe less than that, and they're not even showing it correctly. I owe 500 and let me see. I'll tell you right now because I gotta do some math. Give me a second, guys. I gotta do some math. Give me a second. So it's 577.79 minus 3611. 577.79 minus 36.11. That's 541.68 is how much I owe now. So I owe them even less money. Even less money. And Boost is still stubborn. They're like stubborn mules. You know, like when something is stubborn. I'm looking for a new glass screen protector for my 16 Pro. Is this 16 Pro glass screen protectors? Let me see. iPhone. Which iPhone is this? Nope, this is iPhone 14 Pro, which also fits the 15 Pro. That's not it. Where the hell's my iPhone 15 Pro cases? I mean, 16 Pro cases. I think this is it right now. Let's see. iPhone 16 Pro. Here we go. Here we go. I need a glass screen protector on my 16 Pro. Glass screen protector on that one broke. This shit is gone. Look, I'm gonna show you how bad this screen protector is, guys. Look at this shit. Look at that. It cracked right there. Imagine if this would have been my iPhone screen. I would have been pissed. Pissed off. Because that basically counts towards one of your insurance claims with Apple when you do a screen replacement. So hold on, let me make sure I'm putting this shit right, which is the top, or it doesn't matter. Perfect. Wow, the first time I put a screen protector on perfectly, guys. This is crazy. I'm so proud of myself. I got one bubble here, but that ain't shit. Damn, I freaking nailed it. I'm so happy right now, guys. I could jump for joy. Wow, guys, the first time I actually put a screen protector on the phone. Great, Scott. There we go. Because I know a lot of you guys thought that my screen was cracked, but no, see, I put the new glass screen protector. The 16 Pro's like a champ right now. So now I need to change the glass screen protector on my 15 Pro because that dust is gonna freak up my screen at one point. I know it is. Because you see, it's like lifted up right here. Right here on the corners, like lifted up. So I was gonna wait till it cracked, but I'm tired of seeing all that dust on the phone. Nah, I'll wait till I crack it, bro. It can stay like that. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. I had another box of glass screen protectors. I don't know where the hell I put it. Oh, it's in the other box. I think I'm gonna change out my case on my 17 Pro because I'm like my ADD is not gonna want to see this plateau scratched up, even though this is a heavy duty case. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use the see-through. Where's it at? I'm gonna use the see-through right here. I love Spigen. These are the cases I rock on my phone. Spigen. It's see-through and it protects the plateau, as you guys can see. So that's the case I'm gonna rock now with the 17 Pro, and I'm just gonna put this. Here we go. Here we go. This is brand new. Go. And it's slimmer too. Look. It's see-through. You can see the color of my iPhone. So I'm just gonna keep this one on it. I wore this. I put that one on for a while because my best friend bought me this as a gift. So I'm an appreciative best friend. To be completely honest, I like taking care of the stuff that other people buy me. In this case, was actually $60 because he got one for his Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, and he was like, "Alex, I ordered you an Amazon case." I'm like, "You did?" He was like, "Yeah, bro. The same case I got for my Ultra, they got it for the iPhone 17 Pro." So to show him love and appreciation, I was rocking with his case, but I already had it on the phone for like the last 3 months. So I want to have a clear case, my 17 Pro. You paying Apple insurance every month for what? Oh, what's good, Gristler? Gristler, Twistler. My homie Grizz. His name is Grizz. Gristler the Twistler. Yo, shit sucks. Whatever, bro. So yeah, guys. So what the hell, man? I'm over here grabbing shit. So yeah, guys. Oh shit. We could go to the Dollar General tomorrow. It's about to close in 12 minutes. I know my boy's gonna be tired. Cody, what's up, Cody? So do you have T-Mobile still? Sorry if I'm late. No, it's okay, Cody. Yeah, of course, bro. I love T-Mobile. I already told you guys. Look at the number I did on my glass screen protector on the 16 Pro. That's how hard it fell on the floor. So if this would have been my real iPhone glass, this is the 16 Pro. I just put the new glass screen protector on it. I would have been pissed. I'm serious. I would have been pissed. I think I would have slammed it on the floor because it covers all types of damage, even physical damage. My insurance with Apple Care Plus theft and stolen, physical damage. So they were like, Alex, Mr. Febres, you proceeded to slam the phone on the floor after you broke the glass. Yes, that's why the black glass is broken. Yeah, I understand your frustration. And this is the case now. I put on the. But no, like I told you guys, I love T-Mobile. Imagine T-Mobile, like I said, the store told me I wasn't lying about that. The store told me that I would lose my insider discount if I was to switch to the 5G super mobile plan, super mobile, and they told me they would honor it. You guys seen it here on the live stream. So why wouldn't I love T-Mobile? Of course, it's my favorite carrier. Then Verizon and AT&T's dead last. How long you had T-Mobile? I had T-Mobile for years, bro. But according to T Life, my business account when I switched from postpaid to business was in 2021, and I can show you guys that. I'll just cover up my account number on T Life. I ain't worried about that. Here we go. I'm gonna cover up my account number and my phone number. So give me a second while while I scribble scrabble here. And I don't know why they took the picture off my profile because I had my picture, like my literal picture, like I do here. I actually put the same picture that I have on YouTube on my T-Mobile business profile. So here we go. There we go. Hold on. Don't save it yet. I need to cover this up down here too. It shows my phone number. Let me. Oh God, this is annoying. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna show you guys. You guys already know my name, so I don't give a shit about showing you my name. So as you guys can see, it's T-Mobile. It says welcome Alexander, and it says I've been a T-Mobile business customer since 2021. You see, member since 2021. You see it right there, 2021. And they gave me a $25 credit. And right here, you can see I'm financing my iPhone 17 Pro. See, Alexander Febres, Apple iPhone 17 Pro. There you go. So that's my business account. Um, we have T-Mobile. I love it. Me too, bro. I love T-Mobile. Visible close to gigs and T-Mobile 750 megs. Visible close to a gig. That's what's up, bro. And you're getting great speeds on T-Mobile too with 750, broski. Those are definitely great speeds. Definitely great speeds. And like I said, man, if I offended anybody talking about the phone cameras, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I really do. When I tell you guys that you get whatever you afford, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect everybody to be able to get a pro version of a phone, to be completely honest. Some people don't care about pro versions. It's just me. I'm all in the Apple ecosystem. Imagine I got the remote, the Apple Titanium remote. I got Apple TV even though I don't use it because I got the Roku. I got the Apple Ultra watch. You feel me? It's connected to my iPhone 17 Pro. It's on this phone, right? No, this is the 15 Pro. My bad. Now I don't know where the fuck. Well, sorry, I don't mean to curse so much. Oh, here we go. Here goes the iPhone 17 Pro. I like this case though. No yellowing because it has the black around. Hopefully you don't fall to the 450 throttle cap. No, no, and there's a way around that, broski. There's a way around that. I don't use 450. Let me tell you something. There's a way around that. If you hit the 450 cap, all you have to do, if they force it upon your account, all you have to do is contact their online support, through chat support. You contact chat support and you let them know, look, right now my speeds are throttled. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna refresh your connection to the network. So when they refresh your connection to the network, you're gonna be able to keep using data. But it's like Sneed said the last time he was on. Shout out to Sneed Mobile Tech, the homie. The last time he was on my live stream, the reason why they're doing that is because people were using Hotspot as their home internet replacement. Remember, look, I showed you guys what I get on Hotspot. Look, the Hotspot is turned on. It's still turned on. Wait, oh no, it got taken off. Yeah, it picked up the Wi-Fi since I wasn't using the hotspot. But you guys seen what I get on the hotspot. I got 16 over 18, 16 over 13, 240 megs down on fast.com. I was able to watch my video in 4K at 30 frames per second with no stutter. So people were using Visible Hotspot on the Visible Plus Pro, which I'm only gonna call Pro because that's what the fuck they should do is rename it. I'm sorry for cursing, but it should be called Visible Pro. So I'm gonna call it Visible Pro. On my Visible Pro plan, that's what people were doing that have the Visible Pro plan. They were using the hotspot as a home internet replacement. What's up, bro? DC. What's up, DC? So that's what they were doing, and that's why you got the hard caps with Visible. But other than that, if people would have never been trying to use it as a home internet replacement, then we would have been Gucci, guys. We definitely would have been Gucci. And I know why my back's hurting because I'm not used to sitting for this long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even the fact that I have my gun in my hip because if not, my back would have been hurting earlier and it wasn't hurting at all. It's just me sitting for so long. hmm It's like I'm used to being, when I was standing up, the pain goes away. It's crazy. What? What's up? What's up, DC? So I'm about to be in the 2 hour mark. I would probably stick with Verizon. So a live stream in store will not take a dip on my credit score. What? Credit? Well, let me tell you guys something. When you sign up for mobile service, is a soft pull on your FICO score. So they're still going to run your credit regardless. They're still going to run your credit regardless. So just like, when you do a soft pull, let's say if you want to get a Discovery card like the one that I got in my pocket right now, right? And it tells you a soft pull required. It takes a full soft pull to see if you qualify. That's the same thing that the cell phone companies do. They do a soft pull to your credit to see if you qualify to get the service. So I don't recommend jumping companies because then if you try to get a credit card, they're like, what the fudge? They're gonna be like, why you got so many soft pulls? What the hell? You look like a high risk customer. So you really got to use your brain. Like that's why I haven't done no postpaid. Can I get Verizon postpaid? Yes. Am I gonna get Verizon postpaid? No. I will stay with Visible. You know, the plan that they're giving me a permanent $10 discount. loyalty discount for recommending Visible on YouTube. So, you know, I don't care about actual money like other people. Other people would be like, no, man, recommending them so long, they better cut me a check. Well, give me a discount on my bill. That's exactly why T-Mobile Business gave me the insider discount, get 20% off my bill. Why you guys think? Because I'm always recommending T-Mobile. Metro gave me the grandfather $25 plan as a thank you. So I don't have to do auto pay. I do auto pay to get the internet cheaper, the home internet, which I've been live streaming for 2 hours on T-Mobile Metro by T-Mobile home internet, baby, with no lag, no skip or nothing. Round of applause, baby. Metro by T-Mobile home internet. Let's see how many gigs I've used on Metro by T-Mobile home internet. I know it's been more gigs than the actual phone itself because the new Samsung smart TVs hooked up to the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Oh, that's why I drank coffee and it had regular milk. My stomach hurts. That's exactly why I forgot. See, it's like I told you guys. I forget shit. I forgot that I'm lactose intolerant, and I drank coffee with regular milk. So now that's gonna ruin my life. So see, on the Metro by T-Mobile home internet, look, it says it right here: 5G gateway RC, and it says the model number kit, and it shows the. I don't care if you guys see the phone number to the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. See, I have used 252.19 gigs on Metro home internet. See, and I get all this with my phone for $70. You can't beat that. Home internet plus mobile line for $70 a month. You can't beat that. Can't beat that with a stick. And with auto pay, see, if I deposit the money into my account where I set up auto pay on the 22nd, on tomorrow's the 20th, the 22nd would be Friday. On Friday, I would pay 65. I would pay $65. You see, $65 with auto pay. So with auto pay, $65, you can't beat that. $65, and I got unlimited home internet and an unlimited mobile service on Metro by T-Mobile. Where are you gonna find that at? Where are you gonna find that at? You tell me where you're gonna find that at. Nowhere. Nowhere. And guess what? Cricket is doing the same thing. Cricket is attaching their phone, their $25 plan to the AT&T Air Internet, and you pay $65 for both the $25 plan and the Air Internet as a bundle. That's a new deal they got going. So they're trying to compete with Metro, which, hey, like I said, when these carriers compete, guys, we are the ultimate winners. And guys, now I want to say thank you. God bless. Take care. Be safe. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And I'm sorry for like crashing out earlier. And if I disrespected anybody from the bottom of my heart, you see, I'm not laughing. I'm being that serious. I say sorry. Okay. But that whole situation just got me mad. Because now the camera with this great lighting is showing what I really look like. You know what I'm saying? On my phone, it'll make me look like I'm 50 when I'm not. Okay. I'm only going to be 44. So I still got 6 more years. So yeah. So like I already said, like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. God bless and be safe. Show some love and subscribe to my boy Sneem Mobile Tech too, man. The homie. OG Tech has a channel too, guys. I will catch you on the next live stream tomorrow. I would love to stay here and do a longer live stream, but my back is hurting because I could just turn on the AC right now. The AC is on the window. But I want to take a shower and lay down, guys. Seriously, dealing with kids is not easy. Dealing with kids is not easy. You gotta have patience because they're not yours. So yeah, guys. Like I said, I'll catch you guys on the next one tomorrow. And I'm out of here, guys. I'm sweating. Sweating. My chain is all sweaty right now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I recommend going on Whatnot. Seriously, you want to find something good at an affordable price? Whatnot is where's it at? You feel me? I'm getting all these Whatnot messages. Leave me alone. Tired of spending money on Whatnot. That's technically why I stay broke, guys. I overshop on Whatnot. But it's just you can't beat it, man. I'm serious. You cannot beat the prices. Okay? Cannot beat the prices. Because this chain on Whatnot was $30. And the bracelet I paid $10. So 40 for both. This charm was $30. At the mall, this charm, $300. At the mall, this bracelet, $300. At the mall, this chain, $800. So I save a lot on Whatnot, guys. Because at the mall, them them Indians, from India, because they're the ones selling they don't care if the gold field came from South Korea. They don't care. They care about the markup that they gotta charge you, like Gemini was saying, because of they gotta pay rent, a lot of rent, probably like 1,000 or 800 for that little cubicle. So I don't blame them. But yeah, I go straight to the source. So basically, the jeweler that I get this, he works for the factory. The factory that gets this before it goes to those jewelry stores at the mall, before it goes to what's his name? Um oh my god, the guy that's famous, he be on here, the jeweler. And what's his name? Trax NYC. So the people that are on Whatnot are the ones who provide this 14 karat over stainless steel. When you hear him saying, "Oh, if you guys can't afford, uh, you know, um, real gold right now and it's expensive, I got gold filled over stainless steel." Well, the company that I get this from on Whatnot are the ones who make the chains and sell them to Mister Trax NYC. Just to let you know. So I cut the middleman. The middleman would be Trax NYC. Trax NYC sells this chain on his website for $800 because I already looked it up. And then the bracelet, 350. Because like I said, this weighs 150 grams. This weighs 75 grams, almost 100 grams. So yeah, there you go. It's a lot. It's heavy. It's not light. It's heavy as hell. So I got to get my neck used to wearing this chain. And then this charm, this thing is about 40 grams. So it's heavy too. So, this is like 180 grams around my neck. I don't know how much. I don't know. Let me see how many ounces that is, or how much is it in weight. Let me actually. Gemini. Where you at, Gemini? And I want to show you guys the update with Gemini. It looks really cool. See, it looks really cool. Gemini. How much weight is there in 180 grams? See a little.
That's a bit more than 6 ounces.
Oh, how? I muted it. How many? How much weight is there in 180 grams?
That's exactly 6.35 ounces. It's a noticeable increase if you're comparing it to the 150 gram option, adding a bit more substance and presence to the piece.
That's how much I got around my neck right now.
That's a substantial weight to carry. It definitely gives the piece a bold, noticeable presence. What style of chain is it, if you don't mind me asking?
It's a Miami Cuban with a 4.5, well, 3.5 inch cross.
That sounds like a very striking combination. A Miami Cuban chain with that much weight would provide a strong, solid foundation, and a 3.5-inch cross would be a prominent, meaningful focal point. The two together would create a very bold and classic look.
Well, 50, no, sorry. It's 190 grams, is what I meant to say, because the charm alone is 40 grams and the chain is 150.
That clarifies things perfectly. A 150 gram chain combined with a 40 gram cross brings the total weight to 190 grams, which is quite a substantial amount of gold around your neck. It certainly gives it a very prominent and impressive appearance.
And how much is it in ounces?
That 190 grams converts to approximately 6.7 ounces. It's a really solid, weighty piece of jewelry you're wearing.
I love the new update you got, Gemini.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad you're enjoying the experience. Making sure our conversations are smooth and helpful is always a top priority, and it's great to hear that it's working well for you. Was there something specific you noticed that felt different or particularly helpful?
That now, instead of pressing the speaker and then sending it to you so you can hear it, now I could just talk to you directly.
Exactly. That real time flow makes it feel much more like a natural conversation. It's great that you're finding it easier to just jump right in and chat. What sparked your interest in trying out that conversational style today?
Yeah, I seen the new update and I thought it looked cool.
That's awesome. It's designed to make things feel a lot more seamless. What kinds of things are you hoping to explore or discuss with this new way of chatting?
Oh, the typical. Like I just wanted to know, like I said, how much is 190 grams?
I understand completely. Getting straightforward answers to your questions is what this is all about. Please feel free to ask if anything else comes to mind, whether it's related to your jewelry or anything else you're curious about.
Damn, guys. So imagine I got 6.1 ounces around my neck. This is heavy. This is heavy. You know what I'm saying? This is heavy. So yeah, guys, take care. God bless and be safe. I'm gonna go take a shower, go lay down, go and unwind, turn on my AC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, show some love and subscribe to Steam Mobile Tech, Carlos S Tech, my other brothers from another mothers. Um, OG Tech. Tim has his own channel, you know, official Tim T Tech. Who else? Who else? Iceberg. Um, Tech for your needs. Rando Geek. Um, who else? Who else? Who else? I don't remember. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, Austin Tech, the other homie, and I'm gonna catch you guys. Oh yeah, I don't know if Magic Tech Review puts any stuff out though. Magic Tech Review, V Tech Reviews as V for Vendetta. I used to say B with B for boy, but no, it's a V. V Tech Reviews, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. Take care. God bless and be safe. Hit that, smash that like button. Supports the algorithm pushing this live out to more people. And subscribing ultimately helps the channel, guys, grow. So yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. God bless and be safe. You already, guys, and thank you so much for your support. Appreciate the channel members and my viewers, supporters. I call you guys supporters because you guys do support. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Deuces tomorrow.